Previously on Rock the Walls, Saturdays 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern.
Hey, what's up? It's Josh Eppard.
Your thoughts on the whole Coheed and Cambria with Mike?
I was actually on the phone with him literally a half hour or an hour before he went and did that. So it was definitely a shock to me. It left me speechless. I think anybody that got a call from a friend that did something that crazy, you just worry. I just really worried about Mike. And I don't know, we'll see. I don't really know what else to say. I don't have any kind of intimate knowledge of why he did it, but I don't think anybody does other than Mike Todd. I think he was sick, I will say this, I read a lot on Twitter and Facebook and stuff. Mike didn't want to get high so bad that he went and robbed a store. He didn't want to be sick so bad. Mm-hmm. The irony is that he was probably going to such a desperate measure because he probably wanted to try to keep his job in the band and not let those guys down. And maybe that's where that desperation comes from, because he was ashamed of himself. He had relapsed, obviously, and he didn't want to be sick in front of those guys. And that's just sad, I just feel bad for Claude and Travis. I feel bad for Mike's family, and I feel bad for Mike too. Even though he messed up, I still feel bad for Mike, and there's a long time in Mike's life left, Mm-hmm. So maybe he comes back from this thing and just, kicks ass the rest of his life, and I certainly hope that's what happens. I love Mike. If it's I don't think it's something anybody could have seen coming. I think, nobody's more sorry than Mike is. And Mike's my friend no matter what, and I know that Mike's a great guy, and he messed up. And I think you'd be hard pressed to find a person in the world that hasn't messed up. And he just, as with things that Mike does, he messed up big. Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking, and I certainly don't condone his actions, but I'm his friend no matter what, and I really love Mike. And because drugs are really, really awful, and they make people do awful things that are really appalling, and I just wish that he didn't do that, but I know he'll face it, and hopefully he'll get through it, and he can always rely on me as a friend if he ever needs me. So
hear the rest of the interview at adoberadio.com. Listen to Rock the Walls with Patrick Walford, Saturdays 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, only on Adobe Radio.